Hello guys, and welcome to hashtag TBT, another episode. And look at this, I got an error. And the reason why I got an error is because of the fact that I don't have my floppy in. Now, MS-DOS used to come on floppies because at the time most people didn't have really hard drives and they didn't do much. They didn't become mainstream until later on. And then operating systems started to install on floppies. Like around the early 80s, like the mid 80s was when they became popular. Like the late 80s, sorry. And let me just insert my DOS floppy. This is like an older version from it's free. It's MS-DOS free point two. Okay? It's not MS-DOS um it's not MS-DOS 6, which I would usually use, but so we're gonna put the floppy in. Now I'm gonna restart. And you get this annoying time thing that always appears, and we're gonna start up. Oh wait, gotta go this. And yeah, it's Windows. And good news, the mouse works. Yay! So you don't have to see me, running around with the annoying thing with me not knowing how to use my mouse. Yeah, you didn't have to see me running around not knowing how to use my mouse, because that was annoying. But, yeah, we got MS-DOS. I themed it, I customized it a little so it doesn't look like... I think this is, like, the default interface. It looks different, though, from Windows. Subtly. You could tell the difference, like... For starters, minimize and maximize keyboard shortcuts have now become the norm. Let's go to Paint.net real quick. So this is the same as version 1, but I now know how they actually use it. And believe it or not, some of the things here... And let me just do some things. So we got this. We got fill. If we try to fill the whole thing, you get this little thing. If to undo, you have to go to Alt Backspace. Alt Backspace, wow. You can make a filled one. The way to do it is a lot different from now. Well, that's the way that you usually do it nowadays, to make a circle. And then you can make a polygon. And you could spray paint, of course. So I just go like... And, of course, you could just type in whatever you want, like... I was here, and it still looks 8-bit as shit. Because, it's old ass shit. And then, something interesting is that this is something that can be used to make expand dongs and other memes. Is that you could drag, is that if you take this... Well, no way. If you take this, and you drag it around... God damn it. And you drag it around. You could paint just like you do in normal in the Windows in Paint we have now. So you can make it. So you could have made late 80s expand dongs, 1987 expand dongs, the oldest expand dongs in the world. You got this weird interface. And it's really mostly the same except for something majorly different. Look, overlapping windows, you don't have to do the annoying thing anymore. And you could still, you still have the icon bar, but it's completely different. The calculator icon still looks ugly as shit, but, nothing we could do about that. Really quick. Let me just see what happens if I minimize it, and then... Yeah, it does the same thing that you see in Windows Free, except, yeah, we're gonna go to Windows Free soon. Got the clock. Well, what happened? Clipboard is empty. Let's see what happens about clipboard. As if anyone cares. It's 2.0 free, just like everything else in this OS. Everything else in this cheap, basic OS. We have write, sad. That's how I feel when I realize that I'm reviewing this shit. This was good for the time, but it's not even a real OS, and it's like really cheap and basic. What happened? Let me go to the clipboard and see what happened. It's empty. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this OS. got reversey. It looks subtly different. Like, in fact, everything here looks very subtly different. I do not know how to play reversey, so I kind of suck at this. Yeah, see? I just got really bad luck. And, I don't know how to play reversey. Like, I know how to play it, it's just that I don't get it. You hear me? Right, so... obviously, the blue is winning because I don't know shit about this game. And if I knew how to play it, I probably would do a lot better, but as it stands, I don't know how to play it. I don't know how to play these boring-ass games anyway. Now, of course, one thing I always like to do is screw around the OS before sending it off. So what I do is that what we are going to do... so yeah, Windows 2 wasn't that different, except that I actually can operate with it with my mouse. So we go to the control panel. We can make this mouse go very differently. Like double click, or you could test it. Yeah, I don't think I'm good with that. Installation, add new font. Yeah, you can install that. That's the way you used to install fonts. Now all you gotta do is go to the internet, and that's it. So now, what I always do is I try to kill the OS. And yes, I did install some. And before you ask, yes, I do have something here called boy.txt. You ready? Hello world. Yep, the classic document. And there's cut paint. Wait, CVT paint.exe. I thought it spelled cut paint.exe. What the hell's wrong with me? There's win.ini, which is basically where the control panel saves everything. Really quick, I want to know what's gonna happen if we, you know, delete win.ini. Del win.ini. Don't worry, I have a snapshot of this. Del clock.exe win. So now we notice the clock is no longer here, and now it went back to the old layout, to the old UI, you know, the old GUI. So instead of the custom interface that I had, it went back to this basic thing that Windows 2.0 free is. So I kind of did get a chance to show you what Windows 2 really does look like by default. It looks like this. And really quick, I want to see what happens if you drag it past what you're supposed to. Like, drag it all the way out here. Yeah. Obviously, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, there we go. So let me just... wait, can I delete stuff with this? Special. Format data disk. You could format the A drive and this computer would be unbootable. But we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to, we're going to create the directory, and it's going to be called me. It's going to be called mez. And we're going to close it. We're going to rd, and we're going to go to win. We got mez right there. We're going to rd mez. RD Mez. No, not RD Mex. It sounds like RD Mess. Mexicans. I'm not going to remove them. I'm not Donald Trump. It was a very subtle joke, but you would have found it funny if you were me. Close. Now let me see what else I could delete. Win200 bin. Yeah, let me delete that. Del win200.bin. See what happens if I can trigger the blue screen of death in Windows 2, because that's funny. Win. And it's broken. Because that was an important startup file. So now it's broken. Because that was a startup file. Yeah, so we're screwed. So yeah, that was basically me messing around with Windows. And now, we're going to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you don't have to use Windows 2.03. So basic, it's not even fun. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.